noticed by my camera, I got a new webcam. You know, before I used to use my phone. I used to use this app called IV webcam and stuff. I used to use that app, so that's why you ain't see my phone in a bunch of frames and stuff. I used to use my phone for my web view, so let's go ahead. So the first one we're gonna be playing, well, first one we're gonna be interacting is space elevator. So this is basically where we see everything that we see, and everything that we see is what happens. So fireworks is like right here. Fireworks is right here. So about, wait a minute. So about 139 miles up, hummingbird and fireworks can be seen. A few more. 725 miles up is where migration altitude is found, and hot air balloons. So this is the so welcome to Space Elevator, the only elevator that goes to space. So this is the Blériot X1, first plane to cross the English Channel, and it's about 906 miles up. So currently we're at 400, I mean not 400, 48 Fahrenheit. So that's our alright, so now we're in the troposphere, the lower layer of the atmosphere. So this bird, osprey, I guess this is where they fly. I guess this is their max height. The troposphere contains 99% of water vapor in the atmosphere. So a hang glider's typical altitude is about 1,891 miles up, and also a pigeon is 2. So the Neal V-12, the largest helicopter ever built. Oh. So the Neal 12, largest helicopter ever built, is 2,482 miles up. Oh goodness. Jesus. Alright, so nimbus clouds are responsible for rainy days. So if you look up right now, and if it's raining right now, then it's because of the nimbus trust cloud. So a skydiver's typical altitude is 2,909. I said that so confidently, like I had it right. I really did it. A monarchy butterfly is a few more miles up of a skydiver, along with a bald eagle and an alpine plover. So a box kite, the highest flying kite, is higher than a skydiver. It's a bit chilly up here, so let's pick a scarf to stay warm. Middle one, because it matches him. Look at it. And a mountain goat is typically, this is how typically high a mountain goat is. And the Vega 5B, this was Amelia Earhart's plane. Crazy, man. And a white stork is 3,914 miles up. Cumulus clouds are the tallest towering clouds that can produce lightning, tornadoes, hail, all that shit. So you better watch out for those cumulus. I don't know. Who knew cum could be so dangerous? Alright, so then we got a flamingo up into 9 degrees Fahrenheit. low. That's the lowest it. That's not even the lowest it can go because we're gonna go to space in a bit. So the Mil Me 8 and a a pterodactyl. This is what they estimate. This is what they estimated a pterodactyl's height can go, and they're both at 4,606 miles up. And then we got a blimp, straight up blimp. I think this is before. I think this was before the Gettysburg disaster. So they can fly 4,936 miles up, and a wild yak. So we're at the 1 degree Fahrenheit mark, and now we're at 0 degrees. We don't even have. We're cold as hell now, and we have a wild yak, which is 5,996 miles up. Okay. You know what? Let's play some elevator music on these. Whoa. Hey. Hey. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna rap. That don't diss music. Alright, I like this though. Alright, so Liolamus lizard, the highest dwelling reptile. So they made Komodo dragons, and they made these things that are way better than Komodos. Alright, so a bumblebee? A bumblebee. Really? That's what made it up here? Next to the first helicopter to fly over the Alps and a World War I fighter plane. A bumblebee made it up here. The highest observed flight. That's wild. And I don't even know how they observed that. The spots with camel and Bell 47. And then you got a bar-tail godwit. Looks like a hummingbird for real. Oh, so we know. So now we in mountain territories because we got a flycatcher sandwort, a Himalayan flowering plant. It's gonna be hard to get that. We got a whooper swan. So a swan can survive up here, but we can't. We're way better than these animals, man. But still, we're losing. That's crazy. How a majestic swan. If you ever wondering where your lost balloons went, at this height, a typical body balloon will pop. See. Because I was wondering if they didn't go. They go higher than the Mount Everest peak, man. So they go 9,042 miles up. That's crazy. So if you ever release a balloon for like that one's birthday or for your own birthday because you're just playing like that, this is where they go. Alright, let's continue. A common crane. Just a common one? Ooh, a passing. Alright, then we got an N225 Mariah, the heaviest plane ever built. Dang, then how was it built? Oh, now we got NASA up in this. A space shuttle reaches max aerodynamic pressure. Then we got Ruppel's Griffin vulture, the highest flying bird. Dang, they go higher than a space shuttle. They go, dang, we at 111,000. Wait, no, we at 11,185 miles high. Oh, that would be a good time to pick out your spaceship. What if I just don't? Like, I want to figure out what if I just don't. Will I freeze? Alright, so SA-315B Llama, the highest flying helicopter. They must have a lot of oxygen on that. Alright, so as air pressure drops, so does the temperature needed to boil water. At this At this altitude, water boils at just 129 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's just pick out a space suit. We're gonna pick out the same one that matches our little scarf. Alright, so we got the P-51 Mustang, a no, a World War II fighter jet. They go higher than spacecraft, man. They go 12,943 miles up. Alright, so where we at now? Jet streams are bands of strong winds in the atmosphere. They can reach up to 275 miles per hour. A P-80 shooting star. Crazy. Don't worry, the elevator is pretty strong, I think. No, let's just keep going. Alright, so unlike this troposphere, the temperature in the stratosphere increases the higher you go. Ooh, that's some nice visuals right there. The first aircraft to break the sound barrier, a Bell X-1. I don't know how they got it that high, but okay. They got a lot of aircrafts this high. The stratosphere now. Welcome to the stratosphere. The stratosphere is home to the ozone layer, which protects us from harmful UV rays. Well, thank you, stratosphere. You're doing such a great job. Alright. I already read that. We just got a whole bunch of planes now. We don't have anything else interesting. Yeah. Doesn't even look like a plane. As the air gets thinner, there are fewer molecules to scatter light, so the sky starts to get darker. The highest altitude glider, the Pearland 2. Pearland the second. The highest aircraft ejection, all the way up to where space is supposed to be. That's crazy. A spy plane, man. A U-2. U-2. Nice. The Douglas Skyrocket, the first aircraft to reach Mach 2. That's fast as fuck, too. I don't even think Barry Allen can do that in the first try. A brilliant blue flash. That's nice. It's like blue fire. Very hot. We're just through thunderstorms that only last a fraction of a second. Oh, I want to see some blue lightning. I mean red lightning. Red lightning. While normal lightning is around 4 kilometers long, strikes can reach lengths up to 50 kilometers. And it lasts the same as lightning too. A space shuttle and re-entry. This is the maximum heat. And currently we're 75 degrees below freezing. The higher we go up, the more colder we are. Now we're just observing everything. This is fun. As particles from the sun hit the atmosphere, they excite the atoms in the air, which the excited atoms start to glow, creating brilliant lights of displays of lights called auras. Look at your aura, man. Your aura is so glowing to me. I like that. I always wanted to see the northern lights. We're now leaving Earth. Bye, Earth. I love you. Ooh, what was that? The Carmen line. Oh, there's a little thing. That was peaceful, especially with the elevator music hit. That was peaceful, man. We can't go anywhere more up, but that was fun. That was peaceful. All right, so I already tried the password game. It is damn near to impossible, so I'm not even gonna. Nanometers, 1 nanometer a second, man. It's currently been 15 seconds since I opened this page. But wait, the Earth has been spinning about 1,000 miles per hour at the equator, meaning since you opened this page, you traveled without moving, man. Like, I'm just sitting here like, I traveled 9 miles without moving. Everyone in the world has traveled 9 miles without moving. That's crazy. Really crazy. No. Alright. But wait. The Earth is also traveling around the Sun at 66,000 miles per hour. So combined with the Earth spinning, you would travel 1,000 miles. Well, we're traveling 10 miles a second. It's been a minute since I opened this page. Compared to naval stock. One more second, man. I'm finna change my mask. One more second. We actually traveled 42,000 miles a second. Whoa, 42,000 miles. But wait, the Milky Way is on collision course with Andromeda galaxy at 225,000 miles per hour. So we actually traveled 65,000 miles, since I opened this page. But wait, the entire Milky Way is moving at 1,300,000 miles an hour. So combine that with everything else, we traveled 1,067.68 miles since I opened this page. But wait, the universe is expanding, meaning from the vantage point furthest known galaxy, we traveled 60 million miles since I opened this page. But wait, the multiverse theory says our universe may just be a tiny universe in a vast sea of other universes. How fast is our universe moving in the sea? We don't know. Because the multiverse is a theory. So until that theory has been proven, we straight up don't know. That's why the question mark is there, and it's just giving us random ass numbers. Wait, speed is all relevant, so it depends on your perspective of the universe. So, have you really moved? That is, boom, that's the next minute. The next hour is in 16 minutes. 6 minutes. The next day is in 8 hours. The next month, 17 days. The next year, 170 days. Next Valentine's Day, 214 days. Next St. Patrick's Day is 245 days. Next Easter is 264 days. The next Mother's Day is 299 days. Next Father's Day, I really don't care because I don't have a father, so I don't care. Next Halloween, 108 days. Next Thanksgiving, which is my birthday actually, is in 135 days. Next Christmas, 163 days. The end of this page, ooh, that's pretty sick, Neal, is in 2,337 pixels left. Next next noon moon in 10 days. Next waxing crescent, 13 days. Next quarter moon, 17 days. Next waxing gibbous, 21 days. Next full moon, 25 days. And next waning gibbous is happening tonight. So yeah, next quarter moon, well, next last quarter moon, 2 days. Next waning crescent, 6 days. Alright, so we got the next decade, 5 years left. Next century, 75 years left. Next millennium, 975 years left. Halley's Comet returns in 36 years. So I'm 15 right now. I'll be 41 when Halley's Comet returns. Damn. Chernobyl is fully safe again. 175 years. We'll all be dead by then, so no one really cares. Voyage 1 reaches the Oort cloud. 285 years left. Milky Way collides with Andromeda. 4 billion years left, so we really won't have to worry about that. We'll be with the big man upstairs. The sun dies. We got 5 billion years left. Look at this real quick. Like, look at that right here. We're almost there. We're almost there for real. Like, that's actually scary. That we only have 4 billion years left and 5 billion for the sun dying. That's actually scary. The heat death of the universe is 10 to the power of 100 years left. So they haven't even made a mark on that one. So we really don't care. Alright, so we're gonna do it for our last game. Wait, let me see. Let me see something. Okay, yeah. For our last game, for our last app, we're gonna be doing a asteroid launcher. So basically, you just create your own asteroid and then throw it wherever you want on the Earth. So let's make a gold asteroid. Diameter about a mile. Speed not that high, just like 100,000 miles per hour. Alright. And the impact angle, let's make it obtuse. So we're gonna do a full 90. Where is this, first of all? Okay, so we're currently in the United States. You know what? Y'all voted for Trump, so we're gonna go for the states that voted for Trump. We're gonna do Texas, Yeah. Gil, Texas. Oh, that barely made a dent. Oh, 24,737 people would be vaporized in this crater. The crater is 0.7 miles wide and deep. Miles deep, I mean. Our asteroid impacted the ground at a depth 100,863 miles per hour. The impact is equivalent to 10,227 gigatons of TNT. More energy was released than the last eruption of Yellowstone. Oh my goodness, we didn't even see it. Okay, let's see. Look at the fireball, man. Damn, look at Texas. Look at everything else. I'm glad it didn't hit us. We are right there too. That's wild. 50% fatalities. Okay, now we're getting to the fireball. 87 mile wide fireball. An impact this size happens on an average of every 32 million years. An estimated 15,916,706 people would die from fireball. An estimated 5,650,623 people would receive third-degree burns. Estimate. Wait. Okay. An estimate of 6,683,157 people would receive third-degree burns. Second-degree burns. That's the third-degree burns. And clothes would catch fire within 415 miles of the impact. Trees would catch fire within 517 miles of impact. Now moving on to the shockwaves debate. Alright, dang, we just barely skinned that one. We are so lucky. We're so lucky we didn't get hit on that one. We were just barely in that. Look at that, man. This is me. This is where I live. I live in Georgia. And this is where some of my friends live in Florida. That side of Florida, done your rings, but none of Georgia was touched. Let's go. Alright. So it was 244 decibels of shockwave. That's loud as hell. 2 million people would die from the shockwave, and anyone within a 260 miles would likely receive lung damage. Anyone within 338 miles will receive ruptured ear lungs. Alright. Buildings within 588 miles would collapse. Homes within 784 miles would collapse. And wind speeds, man. Oh, we didn't even get touched once more. We did not get touched. We are so lucky on that one. Dang, those wind speeds are crazy. Wind speeds would catch over 9,935 miles per hour peak wind speeds. 14 million people would die from the wind blast. Within 180 miles would be faster. Wind within 180 miles would be faster than the storms on Jupiter. Homes within 290 miles would be completely leveled. Within 510 miles would feel like being inside a EF5 tornado. And nearly all the trees within 840 miles would be knocked down completely. Ooh, earthquake. Oh, we're fine on that one. We're fine on all of them, for real. A 9.1 magnitude earthquake. An estimated of 46,000 people would die. The earthquake would be felt 405 miles away. Let's launch one more. So we're just gonna max out everything, and yeah, we're just gonna have that max out. I'm trying to see what is the strongest asteroid made of. What will happen? No, we're gonna do head-on collision. No, let's zoom in a bit. We're gonna do a head-on collision right there. telling you, it's gonna be Chernobyl all over again. Head on. Alright. Alright, so we got it head on. Launch. Oh, that's not that big. That's what she said too. But that's not that big. That was just a 49-mile wide crater. Not that big, you know, not that big. Yeah, 87,000 people died. Stuff like that. Yep, all that. Only 48 billion years this size impact will happen. But look at that. It's like a little highlight on the New York. Alright, let's see. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, we ain't hit. Hey, we ain't hit. Hey, we ain't hit. Hey, we ain't hit. But 43 million people did die. 4 million people would get third-degree burns, and 5 million people would get second-degree burns. 400 miles of the impact clothes would catch fire, and 500 miles of the impact trees would catch fire. Let's see that shockwave though. Oh fuck. Oh, this is just home. Oh, but we're head on that. We're head on. Building of homes collapse. We're head on that. Damn it. I love my home. All right, so 14 million people died. 300 miles of anyone will receive lung damage. 400 miles of anyone will likely have ruptured eardrums, and 700 miles buildings will collapse, and 900 miles homes will collapse. Let's see those wind speeds. Fuck! Mother ducker, man. Look how far this gets. Jesus. God. Oh, just thinking of that. Ugh. Alright, so an estimated 33 million people would die of the blast. Damn. Oh, that's not that bad. Okay. Alright. Not that bad. Not that bad. We're gonna launch one more, and then that's it. One more. We're supposed to see that. I'm gonna launch it right over to the dickheads who let him take office again. Yeah. 65,000 people died. Yeah. Blah blah blah. At least it. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Who cares? Yeah. Sure. Big ass fireball. Yeah. Big ass fireball. We didn't get hit though. Still ain't get hit. Yeah, we're not getting hit on that one. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's try it. Let's try Comet. This is our last one. I just wanted to see if anything would hit us. Indubitably. Alright, that's Neal is fun. We're gonna stop right here. If you want me to come back, with more Neal is fun, comment down below. Make sure to like and subscribe on my YouTube. Follow me down on Reddit and on TikTok. I'm gonna post this on Reddit and TikTok. I made a second account on TikTok too called not ash the goat.bot. So go follow that one too. That's all been for me. If you want, comment down below what's your favorite fun game that you like to play. Make sure to like and subscribe. That's all from the goat. I'm out.